Hello, fellow farmers, and welcome to another video by Bella Blue YouTube. I'm Shelly, and today I'm going to tell you about Greg in this video. Who is Greg? How to find Greg, Greg's stand, farm exploration, town visit, and some offers that Greg puts out there for you. All of these things will help you in your daily gameplay. Greg is your first friend in your new Hayday world. He is helpful by providing stand items, buying items from you, showing you the new machines and decorations, and offers to help your farm look better. So, who is Greg? Well, Greg shows up at level 5, so we're about to see Greg. There he comes. There's Greg. Greg is not an actual player. He is a Supercell created character. Greg has been with the game since it started in 2012. He started out as a level 50. Then they changed him a few years later to level 100, and now he is at level 151 when they changed him in 2015. If you are level 25 or higher with 25 or more dead plants, you may see this offer pop up. I know I see it when I'm saving helps for the Derby. He will go for the nectar bushes first and then move on to others randomly, but I've never used it, so comment if you have and let me know how it worked for you. You will also see Greg visiting your roadside stand. If you have something unsold for 24 hours, Greg will show up. His face icon will show up on one of the box slots in your roadside stand, buying it for you so you can make some money. And the other place to find Greg is his farm, of course. So let's go check out Greg. There he is. He will be in your Friends tab. Always the first one there on the left. One of the ways that Greg is very helpful to you is he has some items in his stand every day. And if you are in need of something seriously, this is a great place to go and check. This is especially helpful for low-level players just starting out that are kind of struggling to get everything going and stocked up. So don't forget to visit Greg's stand every day. Here we are at Greg's stand from my main farm, and I want to show you guys a unique feature. You can see here that at the bottom you can choose 5 diamonds to restock his items. If you don't like anything you see, you can click on that and restock. But just remember, don't buy anything first, because if you do, then you will only get restocking on the items you haven't bought instead of all of them. And so 5 diamonds is sometimes worth it. Sometimes they give you better items, but I would reshuffle all of them if I was going to spend 5 diamonds. But then you think, well, how do I decide that? Click here up on this little dice icon in the top left, and that shows you the probabilities of what is going to be in his stand. So, if you need something in particular, and it looks like it has a good probability, which is going to be, the first things there, go for it, I say. Spend those 5 diamonds. You got plenty of diamonds, go for it. But it looks here today like it's mostly tree fruit and mining tools, saws, axes, which I don't need. So my decision would be not to spend the 5 diamonds to shuffle. If you go down here are the more desirable items, the things that take a long time to make, that are worth a lot of money, but those are some low probabilities. So it's up to you. Use that dice to decide if you want to spend those diamonds. Another great reason to visit Greg's farm is you can see all of the new machines that have just come out. Like here's the omelet maker, It gives you a good idea of the size of it and how it looks. So a big tip for you beginners, you want to keep your farm busier than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. That means keeping your machines running as much as possible. So Greg is a little bit of a lazy farmer. His machines, I think they are rarely if ever running. And he does leave some open spots on his land here where he could have crops planted. But if you also want to take a good look at what the crops look like, you know, how some are bigger than others, some are out of proportion, you know, than others, like those flowers are almost big as those corn. So, yep, this is a good place to go and check out crops, animal decorations, what the machines look like. You can also usually see the latest decoration hats for your animals. In this case, he is not showing the lobster caps that just came out. I'll show you those on my farm. But if you're curious to decide, if you want to see what it looks like ahead of time, see how it looks on some of the animals, this is a great place to check out the hats, in which they're usually too big for the chickens. They look kind of silly. Here's a look at the latest caps, the lobster caps on the animals that Greg does not have on his. He still has the birthday hats from this summer. I just wanted you guys to be able to see this. I know you probably already got them, but aren't they cute? So another reason to visit Greg's farm also is, to get design ideas. Maybe you're struggling a little bit with your look. So you can, since he's your friend and he's easy access, you can come to his farm and take a look to see, to get some inspiration. You cannot go to his fishing spot. That is locked. Let's go to his town. Okay, so here is Greg's town. He doesn't work his town either. So you're not going to see a whole lot of activity. But again, maybe some design ideas. And when you click on other players' buildings, it will show you how many slots they have, how many people they're serving. But in Greg's town, they are locked. You cannot see that. Here is the sanctuary. He should have all of the game's current animals. So this is a great way to get an idea of what they're going to look like. And he does not have anybody named. I love to name my pets. That's one of the funnest things of the game. You get to name all of your pets. So those cheetahs look really cool. I can't wait until I get those. Oh, look at that baby gorilla. Aww. And if you keep clicking on them, they'll do their little animations for you. You just keep touching them. It's a pretty cool feature. The giraffe. So that's all about Greg, Hayday's non-player character. Check out my new videos daily. Learn something new today? Then please hit the subscribe button and y'all come back now.